If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga.
You know, but the mentality is definitely, the mentality is mainly.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin Ness. As always, I got my rounds rocking with me, Hedgeback, the incredible. Caveman 55. Shouts out to that boy.
What up with it?
Puzzle. What's good, boy?
We got a name written.
What you say?
We got to give him a name. We got to give Ren a name, aka.
Oh, I'm sure he gonna pop on with one in a second. What's down with your Diddy Bop? Shouts out to Damien. Shouts out to Miss Paula Felton. See y'all in the chat. What's good with it, man?
Ain't not much, man. You dead? Another day above ground, working hard, tired. We got to do what we got to do. You feel me?
We could have been dead.
Look, you know how you cut me. Man.
Dead.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's coming. It's coming for you.
You ain't lying.
I'm grateful.
Coming for you.
They ain't coming for me, mother.
It's coming.
It's coming for you. Somebody's coming for me.
And
What's
I'm young.
coming for you?
I'm young, both of y'all.
What that mean? It got motherfuckers dropping dead.
That upper room.
Look, they got a bunch of youngsters dropping dead.
Huh?
Yeah, you trying to overtalk me. You heard what I said. I said they got youngsters dropping dead.
No.
Youngsters
I know.
who
It came for them.
Youngsters got in they got product from your manufacturing company you work for.
Cleve, what came from, Cleve? That nigga said the upper room.
Upper room, man.
Oh man, bro. Hey man. I think Cuzzo, like I said, I think he gonna be on in a minute, bro. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get them top fours popping. We looking at movie soundtracks, your top 4 songs off whatever soundtrack, you know what I'm saying? Hat, handle your business, Caveman, I go third while we waiting on Cuz.
Shit. Okay. Let's do. There was a song called Freedom from the Panther soundtrack, not Black Panther, the Wakanda movie. It was a Panther back in the G. It could have been 96, 97.
Y'all know I live in the country.
It had a fire soundtrack, dude. It was like a various artists, you know, and there's a bunch of sisters and they were singing.
Okay.
Lil Mo opened that thing up. Matter of fact, can I see if I can find it? Matter of fact,
sing it.
Look, while you scrolling, just be giving us the rest of the list, but you know we not opposed to hearing it or something now.
Yeah, let me get what's I don't want to be a player no more from the I don't want to be a player soundtrack, Bill Bellamy, right?
Oh yeah. How to be a player.
Yeah, how to be a player. This was a dope movie, you know. I'll go with I go with the What Could a Brother Do for Me from the Four Brothers soundtrack. Remember that? With I think it was Tyrese, RL, Genuine.
Yeah. I remember that one. What could a brother do for me?
Yeah, I like that one. And then
That was the Wood, right? Or the Best Man?
it was the best. I was best man. I thought it was brothers.
Brothers.
Anyway, four brothers of whatever. One of them typical ass,
Oh, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
movie.
One for the people.
Let me get In Vogue. What's it gonna be off the Set It Off soundtrack?
Okay. What they gonna
Yeah, come on. Yeah, and
Can't really hit that one. Yeah.
I guess since The Alchemist done ruined the goddamn surprise, I was going with the old school with the you know, the Cooley High harmony with the Cooley High. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you, dog. Jesus bread in the building. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Okay, man, talk Blake to me. Oh, I like that one, The Alchemist. Yeah, man. Okay, man, can you talk to me? Look like you having a little
Two wrongs
technical
don't
issue.
make it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you on red like a mother, man. Yeah, dig. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump the line. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he fighting. Let's see
Go
what
ahead,
he
jump in.
doing.
Go ahead. He ain't ready, bro.
Nah,
Okay, man. All right, bro. Cause I'm
And
about to
he
get
back.
you.
And he back. All right.
Talk to me, bro.
I'm gonna give you that Marvin Gaye from the Lights soundtrack. Brother,
All right.
just for 2 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think that was on. I don't think that was on the Life soundtrack.
That was on Life. They was passing away. Remember, everybody was fading out.
That was a Wyclef song, bro.
Oh, that boy that. Oh, okay, man. You hooked up by them people,
Oh,
huh?
Flag on the plate.
hey, fucking
Y'all
neighbor.
still on the
My next
top
one. My next one.
fours, man. I was
My
trying to
next
skip
one.
that part. You heard me?
I know you
Yeah,
was trying
cuz
to
you
get out
gonna
there.
go
My next
last.
one
You
gonna be
good.
My next one gonna be somebody give me life. That's on
Oh.
that Life soundtrack. Huh?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the Bodyguard. Huh?
Okay.
We'll
All right.
always love
Okay. Okay.
you.
All right. Okay. All
Oh
right.
shit.
All right.
Y'all want some more?
No,
Hell
we good. Go ahead.
no.
And what I'm gonna go. That's all I got. I don't got a fourth.
Well, you want me to take the four for you?
Yeah, give me one. Yeah.
All right. Let's go with this. Because this is what you was talking about. You know what that is? That's the song you was
No.
talking. That was Marvin Gaye. God damn it.
Yeah, that's it, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, bro. It's all good, baby.
Get it together, Cleve.
Yeah. Well, let me do mine, baby. We gonna hit you off last, cause out the gate it might seem a little strange, but if you really check out the lyrics, it's a beautiful song. My first one is gonna be "Pure Imagination" of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. One of my favorite songs, dog.
When you take it to paradise,
Come on,
look
yeah,
around.
simply look around and view it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
there's nothing to it. Yeah,
Oh man, come on,
there
baby.
is no. Yeah, I
Come
like
on,
that.
dog. That's a banger, dog.
Yeah.
You sleeping on that one. I'm a rock with you on the Bodyguard soundtrack, Cleve. But the
Mm-hmm.
song we gonna do "Run to You." You heard me?
I'm like that. I'm like that.
Shouts out to Kathy Broussard, boy. She used to hum that thing. You feel me? We was talking about this album earlier. I felt like it kind of reestablished Jay-Z. We gonna go with the American Gangster, but I'm gonna do
Oh yeah,
Party Life off that American Gangster. I like that Party Life.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, Let me see, though. How many that is? That's 2. That's 3. All right. For my last one, you dig? We gonna do it. Off the Bodyguard soundtrack, baby. Oh yeah,
Can't,
it feels
can't,
so good.
can't get jiggy with that shit, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's another one of my ones. You dig? Kind of off the you know what I'm saying?
Your list,
Off
though.
the beaten path, but yeah, bro.
All right, Ren. There's a lot of meat on the bone, my brother.
Yes,
Okay. First of all, I hate to be the one to put it out this top 4 before. Y'all probably said some shit off my previous top 4 for when we did this play along. You know what I'm saying? I'm a this one of my favorite
Man, come
movies,
on here, man.
classic. Hey, ain't no take my time. I gotta set it up. I ain't singing and playing no soundtracks. I'm saying it. You gotta work on. I'm gonna say off of Cooley High. So hard to say goodbye. You know what I'm saying?
I said that one.
I didn't hear you. Party. What else I had? Say, bro, I don't know if this. And on that Jay-Z official American Gangster soundtrack, cause he made his own shit, cause they didn't let him do the soundtrack or something. Shit's off of that too.
Ross.
Another fumble. Another fumble.
Let me see. I said the coolest. I'm gonna go local on y'all motherfucking ass. I know y'all listen.
Body soundtrack.
The baller blocking. Why you blocking us off of the baller blocking? You heard me?
I'm with it.
Baller blocking with trash.
It's a classic, though. I like them type of movies. Me, like, see, y'all watch the big budget stupid with mine.
I just like Body better.
See, so I'm gonna say great minds think alike. I like the way when she told that nigga, Love should have brought your ass home last night on Boomerang. Then they went to playing that bitch. The Tony
weak ass wine crybaby ass shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Love should have brought your ass home last night. And from the last one, because I don't like to be divisive. And cause I say Cash Money, I got to roll with no limit, and I got the hook up. I lift your hip in.
All right, nigga. Nah, I like that one. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good little sleeper.
All right, honorable mentions, man.
I'm
gonna go with Wait Next Hill. That whole fucking.
Oh man, that fucking Mary J.
I'm gonna go with
Was Made Niggas on the soundtrack? Wasn't Made Niggas on that
gang related?
I
don't know.
Gang related, huh?
I'm gonna go with Elton John.
That what was that? Above the Rim soundtrack was off the chain too.
Oh yeah.
Circle of Life.
And that Love Jones soundtrack too. You know what I'm
And
saying?
say, bro, I hate to bring this up. I know this I just gotta get this off my chest. How the hell you gonna tell me Tupac ain't old school is?
Because
he broke up a little bit.
He was
on.
Say again?
I say I digress. Y'all could carry on.
Oh no! I mean, we should have some time. We could run it. But I'm glad you brought that up. I have a definite.
Elton John.
Caveman, Circle of Life, Elton John.
Timon and Pumbaa, the lions in the jungle.
That Weem away was a beast on that.
Yeah, the lion in the jungle.
Shouts out to that boy Weem, yeah, man. All right, bro. Y'all ready to?
My
What's it say?
yeah, bang that good.
I won.
I think I won that
I don't
phone.
know what we got. Shouts
Let
out
me
to the clip department. You know what I'm saying? You
I
won that.
won.
did.
I won, dog.
Well, this the last one for the season, bro. So I hope one of y'all won. You hear me? Uh,
Let the chat decide, man. I won.
mm, well, while they decide, we gonna bang that thing. You hear me? Let's get it.
Mo-
White people call each other. They pick up the phone. They'll argue on the phone, and at the end, they'll pick it up again and go, "Hey, I got this deal that we should do together." Brothers, we get all mad, we air it out, and we don't. That's why we burn bridges.
Right.
We don't build bridges. We have to build bridges, not burn them. When you burn them, they don't burn them. They keep their cities popping. We burn our bridges. I don't do that. Ego would tell you all this negative shit to make you not do the deal.
All right, fellas. Ego in the community with the brethren, bro. I know we didn't heard the question a lot. You know, pick a name and just throw it in there. Such and such have this, so and so have that. Why is it that they can't come together? We can't come together and do this like whomever the example is. You hear Brother Wayne's talking about the ego and burning bridges instead of building them. So do y'all think that's kind of accurate somewhat? And if you do feel it's accurate or not, what are your thoughts on us building? You know what I'm saying? And why is it the lack thereof, or is that a false narrative?
I definitely think it's a false narrative on so many levels, and I think it's almost like a mantra they want you to speak and say to get that down into your soul. Black people don't do good business. We you know what I'm saying, crabs in the barrel, this and that. No, I mean, for some people that may be that way, but I know a lot of brothers that's been building for generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like we all have the same mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's a personal choice. Because you
I
go
think
around the country, you see different cities, Atlanta in particular, DC, like them dudes do business. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in New Orleans, that like it can work if you know it's on the person. You can't just like blanket everybody and say this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And I don't
I,
like the whole the comparison to somebody else or what they doing or like looking over the fence. Listen, if you identify an issue,
Props.
if you identify an issue in your house, right? Won't you fix the issue in your house instead of talking about it, going around the street, painting it, you know what I'm saying, telling everybody what's going on in your house? Handle your business and not worry about what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? If what they're doing is effective and you want in on it, I mean, that's one thing. But to, you know what I'm saying, just to constantly keep saying that and is it true and all, man, look, stop the shit. If that's what you believe, if you believe people should build bridges rather than burn bridges, then hey, I think you need to stick with the people that do that. You know, other than that, stop all this self-hate shit. I'm done.
yeah, I agree with that. I like to go back to something above Ball. He was speaking on how he was opening up that big baller brand business, and he was trying to let everybody know it's about everybody coming together, a family. He gave examples about Walmart is a family thing. So I just look at it like that. We just need to build, but unfortunately, we see what's going on in our black community. We got a lot of just looking at our rappers just to use them as an example. Instead of them building, they beefing. That's just in the music industry. That's happening in the neighborhood. That happening in just regular day life where we just beef with each other. For whatever reason it is, I think it's better for us to build, but we see it, like has a lot of people that's doing it, but is it enough to make an impact that we could recognize it in our community as a black society? That's a different story. If you ask me.
Cause oh,
I'm gonna say I feel him to a certain extent. You know, the thing that jump out at me is when he was talking about the ego. You know what I'm saying? and saying I understand what you're saying. Had he, but basically saying we tend to let personal way of business. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I always heard black people say shit like, "See, that's why I don't like doing business with black people." Like, if they have a bad business experience. Now, if this experience at a white establishment, you know what they do? Go to another one. They get fucked over at McDonald's. They don't say, "I'm not eating McDonald's no more." They say, "I'm not coming back to this McDonald's no more." But they still gonna frequent McDonald's. He speak about building bridges and the ego. Like I feel him because I think a large part of the way we treating each other, the way these brothers kill. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the ego. It's because they can't put their foolish pride and look at their brother as opposed to a op.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
rebuttal
We look at
time,
each
baby.
other.
Rebuttal time.
Okay. I'm gonna say something of what Caveman was talking about. He was like, building, look at the rappers and this and that and all this other, his point was that you can't build no bridge on no shaky foundation, bruh. And I say shaky foundation because you can't get rap, you know what I'm saying? You say rappers. Why everybody like the first thing they relate to our culture and people, is rappers. What the hell is rappers?
Hat, real quick, and we know, but they do that because that's what they put out there for us to see as supposedly the affluent people
Okay.
who's supposed to do this, that, and
But
the
guess
other.
what? But guess what?
Even though they got
It's
people in industries other than
it's
that.
it's almost a new year. So in this year, when the new year really comes, this is what we doing in the new year. Look, this is what we doing in the new year. We are painting our own picture. We are speaking our own narratives. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. It don't like we got to start telling people what our name is and stop letting people name us. We got to start saying who we are and stop saying and letting people say who we are. You understand what I'm saying? Because with that, you know what I'm saying, comes the setup of if I can say who you are, I can tell you what you're supposed to be doing. I can tell you where you're supposed to fit into this society. You know what I'm saying?
Now I do
I
agree with
think
the
being
comments that Julius
materialistic is
made.
the
No, I ain't say dog. What you about to say kind of tying to what I was about to say. I was about to say I agree with Julius when he said a lot of these cats have low self-esteem. I think that's true, even though they might have a lot of bread. I still don't think the self-worth is necessarily there. Thus the need to validate themselves through all the material shit. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
I wouldn't even say there's low self-esteem because look at our culture across the board. We just look at like today, right? Let's look at the last 60, 70 years, right? There's always been competition among the elites, meaning okay, just take all right, we're gonna use rap or whatever you want to use. If you look at your peers, right, everybody growing up around, like, was you impressed with with anybody rapping in your hood? Nah, because everybody did it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's it's competition because everybody has, you know what I'm saying. Well, at one point, everybody had a rich swag, and we was, you know what I'm saying, we was expressing through how we dress, how we talk, how we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think all of that has been lost and replaced with get the bag. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the money means more than anything these days. You know what I'm saying? When you say monetary things, like I lump all that into, you ain't nobody unless you able
Oh
to
no, I'm with
be
you, dog. Like same shit, whether it's the actual bread or the item, you
right.
know what
The
I'm saying?
shit that it buys,
Yeah,
or,
same.
or
Yeah,
the lifestyle it
can
affords you.
afford. Fucking
You know,
right. Hell yeah.
and I think when we talk about ego, we're using the rappers as an example. Just growing up in our neighborhood, we just a lot of materialistic people, and that keeps awareness between everybody from coming together. We want to be the best over the next person, and when they get close to us, we won't pass them up. Never let's all get it together. I want to be over the whole group. You feel me? That's what I noticed growing up in the black community. So
Which
that's
one?
kind of what I see with this ego thing.
But isn't that relative to
I
all
mean,
people? I mean, isn't that like we all like everybody has ego? Why is it a black thing when we talk about ego? Is that I think that's like that is not the the reason
Oh
why shit don't happen.
Well, on
no,
that,
I think it's
I
ego
think
and materialistic.
I think he making a comparison saying even I guess to a certain degree when the white man do have an ego and they butt heads, you know what I'm saying, they still gonna fuck with you and still try to make a deal work with you or get to the bag ultimately besides the bullshit. Whereas when we kind of bump heads, I'm not fucking with you no more. Even if it would be smart business to deal with you. You feel me?
Now I don't know if I could agree with that about what I'm saying. Like it ain't a team. Like why do a lot of us think that there's team white? Like they're all on the same. Like
But like
it's
to his
not the
credit, to a certain
same.
degree, it might not be a team, but when it come to how they gonna work as opposed to working with you and working amongst themselves, it then become like some team shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
right.
might be out for self, but I'll do that business with you. Even you know what I'm saying? We out for self. I'm not doing that business with your hat. Like I'm not fucking with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I
Okay.
think that's what he kind of speaking to. Whatever Wayne's
Right.
Marlin, that's Marlin.
Yeah.
He said
Well,
whatever.
no, he has the remedy, right? All you gotta do is paint yourself to be a little white girl, and you should be able to get all the business you want.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, like it's crazy. You know, he got to be speaking from some of his personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Do I totally agree? No, but I could see it, especially in his industry to a certain degree, because we see those examples a lot. But I still think that's because they only show one side of the coin. It's not like they're showing people who making money in tech or whatever industry. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To know how they working together amongst each other and really building whatever. So
But
it's kind of a
that
skewed
that goes
narrative.
that goes back to my point about having a shaky foundation when it comes to this entertainment industry, right? That is not a stable foundation to build if you ain't got no bottom, no platform. You understand what I'm saying? Like you
Rough.
trying to build on somebody else's platform. You you can't control that. None of these rappers can't do
It's
nothing.
simple as it's coming up with something together though. That's the point. It ain't really about the
No,
foundation. It's
it's
about two
company
people who got something.
it's
They
company
come
policy.
together and come up with something that
It's
company
company
policy what?
meaning whatever label, whatever company that they in contract with, that's who make the decisions on their career. I don't care what you want to do.
Look, y'all
Okay,
remember
so
last
but that
episode.
bring it back to kind of why they can't start their own major label distribution company in a dependent position
Illuminati.
in this
Well,
industry.
listen, you can start whatever you want to start, but the point is when you seen, what I'm saying, when they dangle that carrot over your face, is it what I'm saying, you got to start from the bottom. You ain't gonna be making nothing. I give you some pennies, which may be millions to you, to sell yourself short and put you on a shelf. You see what I'm saying? Then I tie you up in some.
Deion Sanders.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that come with that. Like we always talking about, why they don't do this, why they don't do that, why they don't do. Okay, you look at when they do what happens. You look at when Michael Jackson gets, what I'm saying, rape Sony with the catalog. You see what happened. You see what happens with Prince and his uh contract situation through the years. You see what happened with
Sacrifice.
Bill Cosby, right? You see what happened when they try to make that step to get on the the, the same plane. I'm saying
We sabotage.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, they sabotage all the time. But what I'm saying is this:
Right.
why do their business model has to be the standard? We are the creators of everything. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, we have to
And
communicate
I
with our
and
people.
I tell you why.
But tell him
We
why
got
so we
Deion
can wrap
Sanders
this
for
up.
as example. That
Say again.
everybody out for themselves in our culture. Everybody out for themselves is a
No,
me, myself, and
we
I.
already agreed that that's not the truth. We already agreed that that's
That
not.
is the truth.
It's not.
We got example. Deion Sanders in his example. Me, myself, and I. He could have built with the black HBCUs and stuck it out. He
Listen, man.
was
Hey,
out there
dog,
for
like,
himself.
Listen. You got to stop doing that. Okay, he's not for himself. This man thinks about his family, and you don't even know what the pay situation was. They lied to that man about what they were supposed to be paying him and all of this. Like they didn't have their business together. This man
that's
couldn't
it,
do this shit
dog.
for free, bro. Come on,
We
man.
got we got to run to the next one. But
All
even
right.
if it is kind of some every man for themselves to a certain degree, I would still like to think a rising tide lifts all boats. You know what I'm saying? So even if I am kind of off of self, if I do it right, it's still gonna help you to a certain degree. But we gonna keep it moving, dog. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Y'all hit
Too,
us up in the
too many
comments.
boats waiting on somebody else tide to rise.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What would you want to tell your 15-year-old self right now on this carpet? You're talking
To my 15-year-old self, there's nothing wrong with your nose. There is nothing wrong with the shade of your skin. There is nothing wrong with the way your hair grows out of your head. And there is certainly nothing wrong with your lips, because there will be some people called Kardashians and they will pay $10,000 for your lips. Hang in there, 15-year-old Cheryl Lee Ralph. You're good.
All right, fellas.
That is so ironic.
If you could
So ironic.
go back and have a conversation with your 15-year-old self, 15-year-old Cuzzo Ren, aka Spanky, Caveman 55 hatchback, the incredible. What would one tell themselves? You know what I'm saying?
Man, and boy, like you know the old saying, if I knew then what I know now, I would definitely tell myself to stay focused, stay in school, don't worry about those, you know what I'm saying? Like uh, uh you know, just be intentional with whatever I do and more dedicated with whatever I do. Because we talking about the ego earlier, and back then I had a hell of a nothing, and I ain't know nothing.
Real.
That's a
Caveman.
tough one. My 15-year-old self, I tell myself stop playing around so much. Definitely stop trying to be so cool. Stop trying to follow everybody and be with the in crowd. It's okay to be yourself. You don't have to, follow the neighborhood cats, the older cats. Find better role models. That's kind of what I'd have told my younger self. Something simple like that.
Hatch.
I tell myself to trust the ingredients, right? Trust the foundation with what you already know. Believe in yourself and just keep working.
And myself, dog, I would tell myself one that success is unique to the individual. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really defined by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you set your own standard for success. And I would also tell myself be a little more selfish.
Oh yes, sir. That's another one too. Good.
You hear me?
Yeah. No,
You
no,
know,
none of all that sharing shit.
yeah, like be a little more selfish. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. You only get one. You know what I'm saying? And you can help everybody, but you can't help them if you don't really do what you're supposed to do. So,
Hey,
two things for sure.
I believe it's a sin for a man to go hungry trying to share with somebody else that could get their own food.
I love this one here. Check this out. The Alchemist, you hear me?
From the book of nigga.
She'll say buy AOL, Apple, IMB, Tesla, Netflix, AMC, Disney, and all the stocks I can remember. I know that's right.
A little Bitcoin in there.
Yeah, man, shit. That's what's up, man. Shit, we can keep moving, bro. Let's see. Bam, let's do it like that. We back in the building with the Ron's podcast. Hatchback, Caveman, Win Rent, been good.
Feeling good, living good,
looking good over there, man.
You love me and tell me how to be. You gotta love me for who I am.
So does every man that love you get the same version of you?
Nope.
No, let her answer. Unless you want to tell me about the men you love, I'm talking to her.
Everybody don't.
What you thought she was saying?
Nigga told me I was stupid when I told him what I thought she was saying. I thought she said, bees don't burn on the grill. Took a whole left and two rights here.
Whoa! Oh,
you just said?
Not even.
I said it wrong. I said took a whole left and two rights here. I didn't know she was saying no goddamn trying.
Independent on my dogs, rocking solo. We get it out that water if you ain't know. This for all the times I got it out the mud. Anybody feel me? Get your hands.
Give me his dang on jacket. Too long as hell for that shit. Too long. What did you do? Give it up. Give me my thing. I'm not doing this shit. Give me my keys. Give me my. Give me my up. Give me my keys. Give me my keys. Oh, my stuff all out. Give me my keys. That is my car. Give my keys. Give my keys. Give it to me now. Stop. Damn it. How you gonna do this with your damn baby? You got a problem because I'm questioning you about coming in late? You got a problem because I'm questioning your ass? I'm taking care of you. Give me my damn keys back. Get out of here. Man, you better give me my damn keys back. Get out. Oh, this motherfucker, I swear. Get your brother. Get your brother.
Now we know some of this stuff be staged, but
no, we taking all videos as they is real as
all right, so talk to me, bro. What y'all think about this? Because from just a little bit we're getting, it seemed like she was questioning him about his whereabouts or coming home late or something. And it seemed like he felt like I'm paying the bills, I'm taking care of you. Don't ask me no questions. Matter of fact, ask the questions from outside the door. You hear me? So
I'm gonna go first.
Talk to me.
Right. It ain't the new year, so I'm gonna go with the old Daryl, right? So, I'm gonna say I'm gonna take the lead from Gabrielle Union. If I'm making the most money, if I'm paying the bills, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. So don't ask me shit. You dig? Yeah.
I say this, any situation I'm in like that, I do not like to put your hands on and have to throw shit out. Just call the police. You feel me? No matter if you're right or wrong, get the law involved and you can avoid all of this confrontation. That's what I hate. You got the baby in the hand, call the police, man. You ain't gotta have the baby jeopardizing getting fall down, getting hit with something. You be smart about it. Get the law get out of there. You feel me? You got a right to feel how you want to feel. If you think she don't need to question you, you got that right. Call the police. That's kind of what I get from that video. The police wasn't called.
Man, I guess I gotta be the one to say it then. Hey, like he down bad, he a hoe for that, he wrong. I can't think of no other way. The woman clothes out while she holding the kids. Like what type of suck ass shit that is?
This sounds like he was happy to do that shit. she must have put his ass out before because he took too much pleasure. It was snowing, my nigga. Like if y'all didn't
Nah,
see,
see, we taking
that was some
videos
flurries.
at face
Hold
value.
on, hold on,
I don't
hold
know
on.
what he.
It was some flurries. It was flurrying, bro. Like I
I ain't see
seen,
no snow.
man. Goody, did you see some particles dropping from the bitch? It was
I
No.
just seen the little bit of clothes she had, dog. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like naming them saying it wasn't a whole lot, but at the same time, it was enough.
I mean,
And it probably
That
wasn't his
lady shit
kid.
on the ground, man. You down bad.
Probably wasn't his
Why
kid.
she
It do
holding the
seem like
kid waiting?
somewhat of an overreaction. Now we don't know what all he been through, but it just seemed like if that's what she hit you with, like where you been, why you been so long,
but
you
maybe
could have blew her down and ain't have to do all that.
Alchemist
You
said it
feel me?
was snowing.
maybe she was a homosexual. See, I told you it was snowing. Y'all got to be more observant when y'all see. That's why y'all be coming up with half the story because y'all be missing shit. Like you got to be more
I
observant.
wasn't watching the
She said the
Stay alive.
oldest
snow
one wasn't
unwind.
his.
Look, the snow don't have
Stay
nothing to do
alive.
with if the nigga right or wrong. You heard me? Or your opinion of the action. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
Now, I
can't.
do make it a little bit more detrimental to them kids, though. And we
I'm
know
saying.
Diddy love the kids.
I'm saying
Man,
this.
Call the police.
Hold up. We can't stop calling the police. You should get a fucking fine if you call the police for some simple ass shit like that. That's a bitch. Go on about your business. You
Dog, we
don't need
pay
to.
taxes
Yeah,
for them.
no, no, no,
I'm putting them motherfuckers to work. You
Listen,
crazy.
but look. Sometimes when they come, it's not yes sir. Can you tell me what happened? It ain't all that. They see a lady screaming and hollering and upset with a baby, like you might get the
It's
domestic
looking
violence
bad for
charge.
you. Yeah, it's looking
You
bad
know what I'm
for you.
saying? She might put shit on your toothbrush and all. Anyway, I,
Oh,
I'm just I'm just saying. Uh,
shots insane.
he a hoe because it was raining. I mean, it was snowing and they had a baby. If not for the kids, throw her fucking ass out, man. We asking me shit. If it ain't for the children, like you gotta look, you know what I'm saying, take care of the kids and be an example. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. That's not the way to
Right.
treat women in front of the children. That's a one-on-one thing.
You call the
It's a personal thing. You don't call the police. You just tell her, say, you gotta get the fuck on out of here
yeah.
with all that
man,
noise.
I
She
Asking
don't
me
leave.
shit.
don't know
Come on,
how.
stop that,
Don't
Ash.
ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. How you gonna ask me
Like you would just
when I'm coming to my house?
That nigga stupid.
When you gonna
I
when
don't
you
know
gonna
how
come to your house?
old the baby was, but I know the old standing there with the clothes going all whizzing past his head and shit. He a man, now it might make him or break him. You never know, but man, that's some traumatic shit. Yeah, okay, going off of what was said because
The baby
you
wasn't even
asked me
crying.
where I was. Nah, I ain't throwing you out in the snow with the babies for that. Like that
But the
could
baby
just be
wasn't crying no Ren.
me.
right.
The baby looked pretty comfortable with the situation. He was holding on everything, one
It
hand.
don't
He had
matter.
his legs
Like
hooked.
it,
He
I'm
had his
just
legs hooked. He was
saying.
fucking bucket. Like he was doing the fucking whole
You was
Yeah,
roller coaster.
nigga used to
Yeah,
hearing that
that's-
shit.
Woo.
He numb to it, baby. He didn't heard something. He didn't heard
I'm
that
saying.
shit
He know what it was. We about to go by my mom and sleep on the sofa tonight. It's all
before.
good. I'm gonna bring
Look,
my
shouts
game.
out to
Daddy,
Jude. Protect
Daddy,
your
put my
innocence. That's
game out the
right,
window.
boy.
Give me my game, Dad.
Now
She down bad.
we speculate this
I mean,
dude
he down bad.
he probably that man probably knows somewhere to go. Something always go at night. He probably don't even live with him like that. We have no idea. So we can't just speculate that he was just an asshole. You don't know what this woman put this man through. All the filth we been seeing
So
what
we
women did,
can't
Javon
He threw
speculate
up.
that
did,
he an
the hold up.
asshole, but we can speculate all that.
No, he
Props.
he
I
threw
mean,
her clothes out. Like,
Nigga,
it was snowing, bro.
for the last couple of months about
that bullshit me to kill
women
you, kid.
calling
Mute that boy.
Bullshit me to
I
kill
got
you, baby.
you.
No.
Ren,
Hey,
let,
look,
let,
you
let,
ain't get
let him know
straight
something,
till
Ren.
you said I got you.
Hold
I'm
on,
just
hold on.
just
I'm gonna
saying.
put that. Look, the devil don't listen. That's one thing for 2023 when it happened. Listen, the devil don't need no advocate. Okay, stop being an advocate for the devil. I'm gonna play devil advocate. That's what's wrong with people. Like we always trying to speak for the fucked up side. Fuck the fucked up side. He was a hoe for that because of the children. Other than that, when a man and a woman have a disagreement and a man puts a woman out, that's a That's the best case. Most times you don't want. I don't want to go up beside your fucking head for bugging the shit out of me. Just go on about your business.
Like the alchemist say, get your
Right.
name on the lease, baby.
Call the
Yeah,
police.
look, she can't be paying no bills. I know you ain't paying no
Get your
bills.
name on the lease, you dig?
Ain't no black woman gonna
Everybody's
leave.
name needs
Cause
to be
she,
on the lease.
Ain't
cause she
ain't
would have
no
called the
black
police.
woman gonna leave that easily if she
She'd have called
putting
the
in.
police.
If she bought milk that
Right,
morning.
yeah, if she had legs to stand on, you fucking right.
If
You dig?
she paying for the Wi-Fi, bitch, she ain't going nowhere.
Let's see.
Hey, look, she should have shut her fucking mouth.
Baby, it's cold out here, baby. Shit, man, let's do this last one, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Shouts
Hey,
out
listen,
to that boy Julie.
y'all homosexuals, y'all better be humble. It's cold out here.
Yes, indeed.
It's cold
Keep
out
your mouth closed for a couple more months, huh?
Cold out
All right, baby. Let's go.
There's rules to this.
This is the process that they're following to start this trial. Potential jurors are being brought into the court in groups of 200 or 300. They are being played a recorded video of the judge reading the indictment. The prosecutor's it's like 80 pages, 100 pages. He's just reading it. It takes about 3 to 3.5 hours to watch the judge read this indictment. The indictment contains the song lyrics, including F the judge, all that. Let's talk about a criminal trial. Let's talk about the idea that what's supposed to happen is impartial jurors come into court. They're not supposed to know anything about the case or have any preconceived ideas about the case, and evidence is supposed to be presented to them. In this case, the first thing that these potential jurors, every juror, will have done is listen to the judge read them for 3.5 hours a document written by the prosecutor, which includes song lyrics of a gangster rapper. And then that jury will be asked to decide whether or not this person is guilty of a RICO charge, which to the common person might just mean, I don't know, he's in a gang. I don't know what the hell a RICO charge means. So that's how we're going to start this trial in the great state of Georgia. To me, I don't understand in what world you can have a gang case that is proceeded by the judge telling every single potential juror for 3 to 3.5 hours, reading them the lyrics as quoted by a prosecutor in an 87-page indictment, in an 87-count indictment. My head is spinning. This is not a case where criminal lawyers are going to be enough. You need constitutional lawyers. You need due process lawyers. You need civil rights lawyers. You need lawyers who are sitting there watching every single thing that happens throughout this entire process and gets ready to challenge it on procedural grounds, on due process grounds, on basic human rights, constitutional rights grounds, because that's not how you started.
Blah, 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 fucking blah.
Hey, man, is they really trying to hang Young Thug, dog? Like, with the lyric shit, bro, we know this kind of touchy when they trying to pass different legislation, I guess, to kind of stop that, you know what I'm saying? And we know rap is the only form of entertainment where niggas is taking fictional stories and, you know what I'm saying, hanging motherfuckers for them. They piece lyrics together that's out of context, songs that wasn't even, like, they do a lot of funny shit with the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So thoughts on the whole process? Do y'all think they trying to just outright fuck straight over Thugger? And we gonna get into this in a little more nuance in a minute, because they got some stats on this, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Diddy. They got a little special with Mac. So we gonna get into it a little more, particularly about how they using the lyrics and shit. But you know, just give me a little something. You know what I'm saying? We damn near out the door.
I think
when you arguing with
first, I think using the lyrics is a cop out. If they can't find no actual evidence linking him to anything, using the lyrics is just how to say we got another avenue to arrest a black man. You feel me? If they got some evidence, real evidence, I can say you can use the lyrics. You can use the lyrics if you got evidence behind him, putting him there, putting things about him in whatever arena him of. I say it's a go, but you don't have the evidence. That's just a witch hunt.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Cleve. When you arguing with somebody and they come at you with some weak ass fucking argument like this, that's what you come. That's all you got. That mean you ain't got shit else. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all thought y'all had a way in, but you come to find out it really ain't no hard evidence. So you got to use any tactic just to keep me here and deplete me of some money, and you know what I'm saying, try to cramp me to make me plead to some stupid shit. You know, that's just part of how they do, bro.
Them all with the
Um,
comment.
me personally, I'ma say, uh, if you dumb enough to rap about some shit you doing, and you get caught up on, they should have a right to use that shit against you. Like that's just kind of dumb at this.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like you're confessing to crimes on the fucking album.
that's not
But do they
happening.
have evidence of it though, Ray? I
Everybody's
could say I
talking.
Yeah,
killed
we
fucking
got
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Listen,
evidence of it.
everybody who rap is talking about
But they don't need
just
the lyrics then. What they need the
they're not
lyrics for if they
saying
got evidence?
Right here, you said this my nigga Tick who run in houses and do this.
that's
Are you the
that's
nigga
What
Tick?
they need
embellishment.
the lyrics
Yes,
for
I
though, if
am,
they got the
ma'am.
That's
right.
that's all
What,
game. That's embellishment, brother. That's not reality.
right. What they need the lyrics for if they got evidence, Ray? I'm asking you that.
Because we trying to bury you. We trying to sink you. We gonna bring everything we can bring in. Why you need the
Now
Evidence
project
is
if we
enough.
got evidence?
I
What you
did
mean
hear
bury you?
I did
Evidence
hear
is enough.
I heard one prosecutor
Yeah,
say
that's part of the
basically
evidence. We're
if
No, that's
we
not
gonna try
evidence.
to
if
prove.
we can use a confession, this is how they viewing the lyrics. He said we can use a confession, we're gonna use it. Just like the
Yeah,
defense wants to
if
get
you
it thrown
Okay.
out.
So are they gonna prosecute Bob Marley because he said he shot the sheriff? He said, "I
no, we
shot
gonna
that motherfucker
prosecute
down. I
you because
shot him."
mama and his mama really got shot.
If he
Ain't no
was alive in
sheriff
these
got
times,
shot
had ain't no
when
telling.
Bob Marley.
They got a
No,
sheriff that got shot.
Okay. Do you listen to any of that death metal shit? Have you ever heard any of it? It's some gory shit.
oh dog, I'm
Gore.
with you. That's why,
They
we could
confessing
kind
the
of
crimes on that, and they need to
question.
No,
take
they're
their
not.
ass down using
Okay.
their lyrics too.
So is Steven Spielberg or any of these Quentin Tarantino, is he confessing to things he done because he's telling you a story of him reimagining things? Like what the fuck?
Some of the actors come out and say he had me do this shit in real life. Then they need to use the movie as evidence.
Right, that's evidence though. What evidence they got on Young Thug now? And if they did have evidence, they don't need the lyrics.
Say,
What the lyrics gonna do if you got concrete evidence?
Drive
look,
the point home.
I'm not
Ain't no
asking for the two of spades to be wild if I got a motherfucking big joker, bitch. You feel me?
Say, bro, I do agree with this comment here, Chantel. Like I'm cool to a certain degree if they use the evidence, but I'm with her on this one. Like the judge shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, kicking the lyrics to the jurors and all this shit ahead of time. Like
Right.
what they, like where they do that at?
They're leading and coercing
Yeah,
them
discussion.
to
I
a
agree
verdict.
with that part.
To a verdict.
That's what I'm saying. Like they really trying to kill him, huh?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
This is my thing.
Julius, can we use slave movies in our case for reparations? You goddamn right.
No, because that's why they putting it in your face, because that shit didn't happen. Never mind. God damn. We're not
No,
doing
there you go with that shit.
we're not doing this shit.
Harry Tubman
If we
real
get their
round.
ass in court, you damn right. That's but this what I'm gonna say, dog.
Y'all know how many court
And
cases,
I don't know if
how many court
he
cases.
actually did the things they're accusing him of doing, then he needs that simple. You out here killing niggas, they shooting at their mamas and baby mamas and shit up.
But they're making a big deal about this lyrics thing, though.
But
We gotta look. Them all
but
say they had
are they
58 dead bodies. This crew terrorized that neighborhood. That's all you need. Evidence on the 50 dead bodies. What are we talking about these lyrics so much? Talk
listen,
about the
Because
evidence.
we
Talk about the
they're
fingerprint.
gonna use
you
that.
can't say
Not
you
only
can't
what
use that as
you
evidence.
doing this, you was bold enough to flood our
Listen, we can't use that as evidence because you can take surrounding neighborhoods and compare the homicides and everything to you know what I'm saying to it, and it's gonna be the same shit in Atlanta. In every hood it's the same shit. They just talking about hood shit. Are they a fucking gang like they say they're a gang? And are they committing these crimes like they say? If all they have is their lyrics, then they have nothing.
What if we are a gang, and yes, we are committing them crimes that we talking about?
Listen, that's all hype, man. I'm
That's
saying
it.
it's all hype, bro.
Nigga, I'm doing some shit I ain't doing.
Yes,
When
So I'm
my
it's
asking
all
you this,
freedom on
Red. You
the line,
that studio gangster shit. That studio gangster shit used to carry weight. And you know what I'm saying? Studio gangster shit, ghost writing, and all of these stupid weak nigga codes like they be doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is
Nothing.
all hype.
But say, dog, I'm gonna say this, and I feel you. Like
do y'all
we can say
think he's
some
a
of it's bullshit, but
completely
come on,
innocent
dog.
guy,
When the feds come
wrongly
to your door,
accused?
they coming to your door because they got some shit on you. 8
Not really.
times out of 10. Nah, well, all the experience I done had, you know what I'm saying, with the feds or
thank
people
you,
who
Alchemist.
have been
That's what I'm saying.
in federal
You-
cases,
there's
them boys, they got something. Like
listen.
when they kick in the door, they kicking in the door because they got a case.
I know people who had fed cases, and at the end of the day, the only thing they were charged with was conspiracy. Conspiracy to what? No, well, you were thinking about doing something.
Let me read the Alchemist comment
Heck,
real quick.
conspiracy a broad stroke, and I didn't have people affected by conspiracy too, and they was really on some shit. Like I'm saying, they kicked in the door because they had a case. Now,
But
what you was able to kind of skate around, and you see what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, they came for a reason. So
but
I'm saying
but I'm
they
saying
coming at Thug for something.
but I'm saying you can't. That's not how the law works. I can't just come at you for something. I have to come at you for exactly. I have to have a charge to
No,
charge you
no,
with.
no. I'm saying they coming at him for something, meaning they not coming at him for nothing. Like
Yeah,
they
they
not
have
just pulling
something
this
on
shit out
Right,
their ass.
right.
you.
But what
You
they're
see what I'm
We've been
saying?
The Alchemist, listen.
surveilling
I
you
get
for
that. What
years.
I'm saying, what they accusing him of, there's no hard evidence for that. They saying, well, y'all doing something.
Right.
Well, what the fuck what am I doing? Show me who I killed. Show me this. And bring me the witness. Bring the gun and
Exactly.
residue. People shoot
That's
guns
what
all the fucking
they
time.
do in the trial. That's what
Yeah, they
they
bringing that
doing.
bit, nigga. They didn't caught you.
300
Man, they didn't find
So
witnesses.
guns
We
and
got
all that
half
shit.
of your niggas saying you are the
what
leader
what
of
the lyrics? What
the
they need the
gang.
lyrics for this? This is a
Because
waste of our time speaking, bringing up lyrics.
it
Because what they
seemed like
have,
in this
The
what they
case, you
have,
rapping
gunpowder, the
about the
residue witness
particular
is all you
crimes that
need.
you're being accused of.
what they have, but that's one incident. That does not constitute them being a fucking crime. I mean, a fucking gang. You got one
No,
witness,
but that if anything, they get that open the door, and once the door open,
but
all the other shit start
that's what I'm
falling out.
saying. Good. That's the whole point of the reporter saying that the judges is prepping the fucking jury and getting their mind already saturated with that they are guilty because they're criminals. This is what they say. This is how they live. This is them. But when it comes to the exhibits, the evidence, that don't match the lyrics. You may have something, but you ain't got what you talking about.
Dog, we got
Yeah, the thing is,
phone
it seemed
conversations
like
with
it
y'all
seemed like
talking the
some of
same
the
gangster
evidence is matching the
guns. We
lyrics.
got the fucking all
That's the
this
problem.
shit. I just think it's an overzealous. They gonna fuck around and blow the case because they trying so hard to get him locked
I
up.
agree.
Shit that they
I
don't
agree.
even need to do. But if you ask me, just opinion, do I think he's guilty of some of the things that they're accusing him of? I don't think they just got some innocent, peaceful rapper locked up in jail. That that nigga did something.
But that's
You know what
not
I'm
how it
saying?
go,
That's
Ren.
kind of how I
Like
feel.
the same thing. The same thing with the R. Kelly shit. Like he
No. But
did
this is
something.
how I
He
feel. Hey,
did do
if you
something. He did
kill
do something.
people, if you killing black people and they lock you up for doing some other shit, in there.
That's not the same thing, Ren. That's not how that go.
it go, nigga. This America. This how it go all the time.
No, I don't.
We can't get you for what you, especially if you're dumb enough to make songs about the something you're doing.
Nah, man. That doesn't make sense to even use or to even allow that shit to be used. I mean, fuck, there were songs in the fucking, NWA and all of that shit. Like they didn't use those lyrics in the fucking indictments they had. Well, they kind of used it against
I mean,
fucking Shaq, but he had some real
I
shit
think the
going.
using of the lyrics, honestly, I think they're trying to set a precedent with that so they can when they do shit. But at the same time, I think the rappers got to get smarter. Like, okay, so this is the perplexing part about being a rapper is you got to let niggas know you ain't rapping no bullshit. I really nigga, everything in my rhymes is true until you get caught, and then you is just make believe. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying I don't think they should be able to grix in every crime and this and that, but I feel like they're doing it in this some reason. They really want this nigga in jail. They pulling out all the stuff saying, and like I said, to me, I think that's why he's gonna ultimately beat it because they already got some shit thrown out because they obtained it under some false. You know what I'm saying? So but I mean, at the same, I really want this nigga off the streets because he funding a criminal fucking.
Hey, bro. All I'm gonna say is shouts out to my
It's crazy.
studio gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if I got money,
gangsters, man.
if I got money and I give you money and you a
Talk
criminal
that shit.
and you doing criminal stuff,
Don't let that
am I
shit.
funding a criminal enterprise?
You
Or I'm just
dig.
giving money to people.
If everybody you happen to be doing some illegal shit, could you at least see how you're funding a criminal enterprise?
No,
That's that Mike Vick shit. That is.
no,
Yeah.
because
That's
I
that
could
Mike
use the
Vick.
same.
Yeah,
I
you
could use the
just
same.
not got no money
I could
and
use
no
the same argument.
access to this shit unless you give it to them.
Well, I could use the same arguments against the state.
But that
Yeah,
shit
but the
gonna
state
hold weight.
not on trial here. You are.
But what I'm saying, what it is just showing the hypocrisy of what they're alleging. I give
No,
you $1.
now once
I
we
give you
start talking
Ren.
about
You come up to me,
hypocrisy
Ren.
and all
You
that,
come
I'm
up to
with
me.
you.
You come up to me. I'm talking about the argument from the lawyer standpoint. You come up to me and say, "Hey, Hatch, let me get 20 to whenever." All right, fuck it, whatever. Just cash app it. I cash app it to you. You go in the motherfucking Academy Sports and buy some goddamn shotgun shells and go off somebody. Did I fucking bankroll a criminal fucking enterprise?
No, that only counts if you
They'll
know
never
what
be
they're
able to
doing
prove
with the money.
that.
That's the only time that
I
counts.
know. Listen,
If they're
I know.
doing something that you know.
But
I
if
know
I give you
him.
that 20 and I hit you up later and say that why that nigga ain't dead yet, you might think I would have had something to do with it.
Nah.
Right.
You just wonder. It's like, damn, this nigga should have been dead because I mean,
Well, that's why they got judges who determine if that's the truth or not.
Listen, bro.
So now you at court. If you sitting there thinking he get to decide if you just asking him because you curious. Nah.
Listen, I'm not making no excuses for anybody, dude. He put himself in that situation by his behavior, his the way he move, how he do. You dig? Whether
Yeah.
it's a trap or not, you know what I'm saying? He's still, stuck. His hands ain't clean. Put it to you like that.
Here's
I agree.
a novel idea, guys. Maybe the rappers are wise up and stop rapping about killing niggas, rapping about killing no white folks. And let's
Again,
be real. If you do stop rapping about killing, it'll probably be a good thing.
Bruh, they
I
only
think the rap
on
culture.
the
I
radio.
think this year
They
the rap
only
culture gonna change a little bit. They got
they
a lot of
only
shit that's been going on in the rap culture, and I think they didn't probably had enough of it. I think I do believe.
listen, bruh. Y'all could fucking act like y'all don't know these people running this shit the way they running it. They don't give a fuck if people getting killed in the street. They profiting off of all of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? The numbers of rap and hip hop is still going up. They still making more and more and more money, and they only putting out the motherfuckers that talking this stupid shit. The little babies, the babies, and all these fuck ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? They only putting out this bargain basement ass shit. There's a lot of MCs that don't talk about this shit, that really talk about a lot of shit, really got, you know what I'm saying, uh, some real fucking content. Smino and all them little dudes. You know what I'm saying? But do they play them on the radio? No, they don't.
No.
Payola, baby.
But at this point, it ain't even really about the radio, because who really like? I feel like now you can make yourself hot. So to me, it's kind of on to put some of the onus on the consumer, because they could say whatever hot is whatever hot or whatever. They're consuming it. If there's no market for it, then eventually they're gonna have to market. So by them being able to constantly peddle this bullshit for it.
Look, most people that's doing uh pure, you know what I'm saying, music, hip hop, people are not even looking for record deals anymore to go to these big labels and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the jig is up. It's a bunch of bullshit. They don't have millions of dollars. They don't have no big cars and all of this shit. They motherfuckers working at goddamn, you know what I'm saying, HEB like every fucking body else. It's just a facade. It's hype. So, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that's really into their art, they making it how they are, and you know most part motherfuckers ain't worrying about it. They could stay under the radar and make their money. They don't have to have fucking Grammys and all this weak ass shit that says you're successful, but you know.
And they trying to wash that money on the low.
Right.
You heard me? Man, hey, bro, it's about that time, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be out the building for a couple of weeks, you dig? So definitely want to shout out everybody. Damien did it, Miss Paula, the Alchemist Marvel. I'm scrolling. Give me a second. Julius, you know what I'm saying? That boy Chris.
In the world of truth.
Yeah, man. Chantel Minor. Yeah, appreciate y'all rocking, man. We gonna be out for a couple weeks, so
don't forget
be ready
Frank.
for the comeback. Miss Franny T.
Paradise.
You did.
Come on, hats, ain't that shit. Dog, I'm gonna send you a version. They got this dude who did a, like a remix. Not really a remix, but he did his own cover to it. Oh, bro. He blowing that thing.
Can't fuck with that Lou Rawls though.
Nah, he killing Lou.
He popping.
He killing Lou, dog.
No.
Yeah, the jazz
got that little funk in it, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
They said I won the top vote. You heard me? I won that top vote, just to throw that out there. You did.
Salute to you. Your prize is.
Look in your hand. What you got?
What
you got in your hands? Look in your hands right now. What you got? That's your prize.
Oh well, I get to look.
I just ride it for rocking with us for the second season. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I'm looking forward to next season.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to next season. Get some.
That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, come on, let's run the chat.
Jump in. I like to hear from them. You feel
Who
me?
said that?
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Who said you won?
Huh?
Yeah, we getting some challenges from the court.
Yeah.
That Bobby line winging it. Yeah.
Look in the chat. Look at the chat.
But yeah, bro, looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get it in. Shouts out again to that boy Brendan, man. That boy getting married, you know what I'm saying, Sunday. So
About to jump the brum, tired of night.
yeah, that should be a good affair. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
got the bachelor party Friday. We shooting
I got my
Saturday.
funeral suit ready. You heard me?
Prepping for season 3, and Sunday is the shindig. So we definitely gonna be getting it in, coming back with some footage for y'all. We got the Legends of Hip Hop cut up. We gonna do for y'all too. Had some good interviews, and we should have a lot more interviews and stuff coming up for this 3rd season. So appreciate y'all rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked. We'll be hitting y'all in between time, and if y'all ain't got nothing else, dog, let's do it.
And if you ain't paying
We
no
gonna give us some
bills,
footage from the bachelor party too.
if you ain't paying no
I
bills,
got you, baby. It ain't gonna be like that. We straight.
if you ain't paying no bills, be humble. Sit down.
Yeah, it is.
Be humble.
When it's cold outside,
For
I got the
K-Man
month of
55,
May.
Ren, aka Spanky, has right there, incredible. Myself, Benjamin, that's good. It's the Rounds Podcast. Appreciate the love. See y'all for season 3.